Hello everyone, just testing something out real quick. Looks like it's working. Okay. So yeah, like the name suggests, just some matches as the Twins. For some context, I've only played actually like 2 ever matches of the Twins. They're a pretty new killer I got. But you know, I've been wanting to I think they're really interesting, their mechanic. I really like having like Victor go out and do stuff like that. I think that's pretty cool. So we got Running Hoarder here, which is one of her perks. We're doing Coupe de Grace, which is another of her perks. I'm trying to do most of her perks in Oppression, another one of hers, which is actually quite good with Regression. Especially if you're like an M1, which she is in her base form. And then Spies from the Shadows, which I think is overall underrated, is quite good. Before we get started though, we're just gonna quickly rank it up a bit. Get a little more leveled up. Not getting super lucky with the perks, but that's okay. And we're gonna go into this. So I'm just trying to figure out. There we go. It wasn't loading up on my phone, so I wanted to get it working. Perfect. Alright. Yeah, so I'll keep an eye out for messages. Feel free to message. Otherwise, we're just gonna load in. It's gonna be a little bit of a longer queue time right now because it's actually less survivors playing around this time, actually, in my time zone at least. So we're gonna get that going. While we do that, actually, we may as well just rank up more in the blood web, see what we can find. Got a Mori there, which is great. We're just gonna prestige her. May as well. Not much point in not, you know. Found a match. Perfect. Okay. Alrighty. If you're new to the stream, welcome, welcome. Okay, so we got one no item, a flashlight, a few other things. I don't know if they were gonna be running flashlights or not. I could bring Lightborn, but honestly, I'm not gonna. I don't want to mix up the build too much at the moment. I might later. Got my brisk iced tea, very good. Very, very good. I don't know if this is true, but I heard in Americas they don't really like iced tea means like iced tea, which like literal like tea with ice or on ice. Which I guess makes sense in hindsight, but in Canada it's like basically a sugary pop with a little bit of tea in it, or made to taste like tea. That's basically what it is. So I feel like it would be weird going somewhere else and like asking for a nice tea, you know what I mean? Oh, my Discord's bugging out. 1 second. Alright, we are in. Ooh, the underground complex. Cool, cool. I almost said Resident Evil. That was really bad. A Stranger Things map. I've actually been watching Stranger Things from the start. I'm pretty late to it, but I've been going through it from season 1. I just finished season 3 completely. I'm on season 4. I faded. Alright. I'll take the free hit, honestly. I'll take the free hit. With Twins, it's important to know, like, Victor's your asset, right? You can use Victor. That's good. But sometimes it's not worth stopping Chase just to change it to Victor. We're heading out there. I don't know what alerted us there because we don't really have any aura reading perks except Spies from the Shadows. He's pretty good at chase actually. We still got him though. What we're gonna do, we're gonna pick him up, we're gonna put him on a hook, and then we're gonna go back and break that pallet. Because any kind of like map control value we can get is amazing. Got him right there. We're gonna head over, break this pallet, and then we're gonna head over as Victor. Try to get some pressure that way. Actually, we're just gonna head to Victor now. Victor is very good. Good to try to catch up and like surprise him. Got her there. Perfect. Then she's also marked for us, so we can head over. Take chase that way. We hesitated there. I shouldn't have hesitated. I would have gotten hit. But it's fine. We get this anyway. Lunge attack. Perfect right near hook too. Thank you, Sable. Clang, 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 clang. Grab her up. And then it's 2 hook states down, 4 gens. Not terrible. Not terrible at all. Head in. We're going to try to get some gen pressure that if I'm correctly remembering, they're on this one. Yeah, it's this one. We're going to get some, once we hit this, it'll actually generate damage a couple other gens as well, which is perfect. What we're going to do now, we're going to get a little closer, right over to the, not enough to get the camping timer, but we're going to go right here, break the pallet. This is the one from earlier. And then we're going to unbind. I get a little cheeky attack here. No way they're doing that. Bro. do a little shake before going after him. That's funny though. Oh, I had that speed up too. Didn't quite get it, but that's okay. Still damaged her. While she's damaged, we're gonna get this gen damage because our thing reset, and we can now get the up to 4 again, which is absolutely perfect. Did I just lose her? Bro. One of the perks I'm running as well actually adds more chests to the map, which sounds bad, but it's actually ends up helping. I mean, honestly, I find that the perk itself isn't used very often. It's very like, some of the time it's useful. They kind of just wasted that. We're gonna unbind. I know I said we shouldn't unbind mid-chase, but in occasions it can be very helpful. Especially like this, because they clearly got distance away from us. See someone. So they've definitely got some good pressure on me, I have to say. Back on her. We actually get the down, which is perfect. When you actually hit someone, Victor, even if you hit them, you actually become vulnerable, which is something to note. You see, they went this way. They didn't know I was back in control yet. We get that extra lunge because of our stack there, which is perfect. She's down right now, so she can't work on Jen, so we don't really care too much that she's down. We're actually going to go for her. Right. We call Victor. Get the extra lunge. Ooh, that was juicy. Then what we're going to do while he's here, I'm going to head around and go for the hit here. But we're not going to commit. Not worth it. Hey, gang, that's not nice. What are you doing that for? Clang, 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 clang. Grab her. And we're going to go get the hook. We kind of... That was a bad hit there, but that's okay. It's close enough that it doesn't really matter. They can't really do anything. We're going to head over here. We're going to get this hit to regress a few generators. Keep that pressure on. Going to try to get us with that pallet. Not going to work. Not going to bait us out. Ooh, that was close. Oh, they went back into us. Oh, and we get that too. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Couldn't have done it better myself. Perfect. Then we get this free pallet as well, so it gets rid of some of the potential around here. While that's going on, we're going to try to get another gen regressing. Our perk's almost done too, so by the time we get to one, it'll be perfect. gonna bait him into using it. He's not gonna, okay. This is kind of a bad move for you, bud. Oh, I didn't have my stack. I should check. Rip. It's okay, it's okay. We still get that. We still get that. Perfect. Couldn't have done it better myself. Okay, bro. That hitbox is crazy. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go right back after him. Just may as well go for the commit to the kill, you know? Wow, you let me right into your teammate, man. That wasn't very cool of you. We're gonna get down you, but I don't know if it's worth going after you fully. Oh, we missed that. Okay, we missed that. Okay. You get that? Perfect. While they're doing that, we're gonna head over to kick and gen. That one still hasn't been done. Okay, so we're gonna head over there. Actually, gonna switch to Victor real quick. Ah, we missed that. Rip. Victor's weak spot is basically windows. That's what you can't really do. We're gonna bait him into using that window. I'm going to try to bait him into using that window. We don't get that. Rip. Rip, rip, rip. Okay. That's fine. Still get that hit. He wastes that pallet. Perfect. Absolutely juicy. Gonna commit to him because he hasn't really been down this game. Oh, he's one of those. Just hides behind the pallet. Good for me though. Waste it. Waste it. Right? That's what you gotta think about. You gotta think about on the positive side. We get that. Perfect. Get over here. Get the hook. We really gotta get on a gen. It's here, but we're gonna get that regression going. Sorry, girl. We don't have any stacks, we're not gonna make it. That spies in the shadow, you can see it comes in handy quite a bit. Sable over here was going for the gen. You gotta be strategic because when you leave chases, got her hit there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go back and hit the gen. So our stack is regen, so this is going to hit the others. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna head back over to that gen. It's really, it's kind of like playing chess, honestly. DPD is a lot like chess. Kid is down. We're not gonna commit to chase yet because if they can just come back and get that gen, so it's not really worth it. What we're gonna do, we're gonna grab that. We're gonna go for this hook here. Simple, straightforward. Get that extra pressure because he's on second. We hit that. She now can't really go for it without trading. Just what we want. Just what we want. Perfect, perfect. See him over here. Gonna head on over. Come on, boy. Most of the pallets in this area have been used up, so he's in kind of a rough spot. Get that hit there. Perfect. They're all injured, and one's on hook. Best scenario I could have imagined. We're gonna try and get his down here. Put even more pressure to get the saves. Just gonna go for that. Gonna head in. He's gonna go up. Is he gonna drop down? Oh, we don't get that. We don't get that. Okay. Okay. Fine. He died. Okay. Thinker. I mean, okay, it's kind of clever. Good job. We get him though, and he is now, assuming we get this hook, out of the game. And that's one person left less that's going to be doing gems, healing, etc. Get this pallet out of the way as well. And yeah, perfect. Couldn't have done it better myself. Gonna head to this gen over here, get our regression going. Oh, I still haven't done that one, okay. That's 2 dead. So that's perfect for us, actually. 2 left and 2 gens is definitely not a bad situation to be in, especially if you're playing a killer like Twins, where it's not like you're playing 4D chess. Like some of these newer killers. She definitely has strategy to her. I'm not saying she doesn't. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna unbind Victor. Get her hit there. It's probably worthwhile to commit to her, honestly. Oh, I messed that up. And there, we should get that. And right next to a hook. Thank you, Cumulus Orphorus. Orphorus? Interesting. Cool name, actually. Oh, if they're up there, they would have been working on the gen, so I'm gonna head back up to go kick that. Yeah, you can hear it right here. Perfect. Everything's going right to plan so far. I mean, relatively. I have to say, I do like playing Twins a lot. She's very fresh feeling compared to a lot of the other killers. So I'm definitely not complaining about that, because she's not just an M1. She's like based on an M1, but she has a ability that basically fully changes how she plays, which I think is really cool. And again, she doesn't have a ton of like setup as well. Like she has setup, but it's definitely not as involved. Like I played a lot of Trapper before, so you have to like set your traps in good spots, which isn't bad. I'm lagging, bro. But it takes a lot of like, it makes the game slower. That's all I'm gonna say. Where are they? Where are they? Oh, now I know. Thank you. Sorry, bud. Sorry, dude. And there's another person right there. You can see. Got that double pressure on there. Master Manipulator, cool. Cool achievement. We're gonna actually go for Sable here. It seems like an odd choice, but she actually has less hook states, so the other person will be more wary to go for her. Definitely something to keep in mind when you're going after people. It's not always just about like, definitely in the early game you want to get 1 or 2 people as close to death as you can. That way there's less people to work on stuff in endgame. But once you get down to like 2 or 3 people left, you want to start focusing on like who will be willing to go for unhooks, and who won't be willing to go for unhooks. Because if you can get it so people won't go for an unhook, that's perfect. So the other person, I have no idea where they are. Go through a little bit of packet loss and lag here. It's not great, but it's alright. Kind of use Victor to scout a bit. Look for what we can find here. I'm not sure if they're gonna go for that unhook or not. She definitely gotta play it safe, because now they're both on 2 hooks, so it's like one down is GG. So they did go for the save there. Okay. Wonder if we can corral them a bit back to our main Charlotte. Not sure, but we'll try. Where are they? Where'd they go? Did they go the other way? They might have gone the other way. leave. What was that lead? And we get that. Clang, clang, clang. Grab her. And this might be my first 4K as twins, which is awesome. We got right there, she's dead, and then the other person, or should we make her quicker? The other girl is right over here. There you are. Clang, clang, clang. Actually, no, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna hook you. We're gonna hook you. And I have to say, that was a pretty damn good game. Pretty damn good game. So if you're looking for how to play Twins, that's kind of how it goes down most of the time. Again, I'm running like a pretty basic build with her. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's very effective. It's just it's not like if you're going for some like crazy 4D chesting, it's not the build, but it is very good of a build. And you still have to think about it. It's not just like no skill. Ooh, look at that. That's awesome. All Eries. That's really cool. Oh, that was a good team. Good job, guys. Definitely give you props. Y'all played very well. I know with Twins, you get some like really good early game pressure, and then you just kind of like are like, wait, how did they get so good? Like, how did they get so much end game pressure, right? 60, let's go. I think it caps out at 300 per level. Yeah, I think so. Actually, gotta get back to another YouTuber soon. I gotta message them back. So yeah. Oh, yeah. This is probably a good time to, as ever, to announce that. Okay, so, um, the Kickstarter project, that I have been working on, has gone through some difficulty with Kickstarter themselves, because they have to approve the stuff. So, I sent it in. I expected to get some like feedback back, right? That makes sense. So I actually did get some really helpful feedback. I was like, okay, yeah, no, I see this stuff. It seemed like a lot at first, but I was like, okay, I can do a bunch of that. That's not too hard. I can do it in like a few days. And it's not too bad. So I did that, and I sent it back in along with another message, and waited about like I think it was like a week or two actually. It was quite a while. But then I got a message back, and it looked like they had read some of my Kickstarter. I'm not sure if they actually read that much though. They clearly stated some stuff that was like already fixed in the last one. Maybe it wasn't super obvious where it was, so like that's not necessarily their fault, except they are supposed to read through it and actually give feedback. Anyway, I ran into some trouble on the second read through, and at that point, what they were asking for was not doable and not worthwhile, especially for a fan mod. It's not worthwhile. Um, so for the time being, it's gonna be postponed until indefinitely until like you indefinitely or until a date, basically. So don't be waiting for that. If you want to see what it would have looked like the page, it's not super professional right now. I was actually gonna get someone to do some art for it, some concept art. But that being said, if you're like, oh, I really wish I could see what the link for this page would have looked like, I think I can still send out a preview page with a link. So I might put that at the bottom of the thing. You just won't be able to donate right now until it's actually approved. Which is a shame because it actually took me a while to like go through all the Kickstarter stuff, do like all the account setup, all the page setup, etc. But yeah, this will probably be the last time roughly I'll talk about this unless I'm actually going back to it in the future, which will probably be at least like a couple months, maybe a year. I don't know. But yeah, no, feel free to check it out. If you like, I could in theory go back work with Kickstarter support more sooner if this is something you guys are like, wow, this is really cool. I want to see more of that. Definitely. I can do that definitely. Yeah, that's kind of what I want to talk about before we get into another match. So yeah, keep that in mind. It will be down below in the description, most likely after the stream. Won't be right now because I'm just talking about it live, but when it becomes a VOD, check it out. Make sure to like when you're down there as well. It does help out, and it does show me that you like this kind of thing. This kind of like, content. So, yeah, not bad. I was thinking maybe we'll. I kind of want to get some cosmetics for it. If you look at the store, I can show you what they've kind of got for it. They don't have a ton of cosmetics for twins because it's not one of their like most popular characters, but they've got a variety. Customization. So some of the more like ones are like flesh and bones, definitely creepy. Harrow time, kind of witchish. It's cool. Dark Past is actually a different character in the lore. Nature's a Spite. I do like the hair piece on that one a lot. There's the skin's alright. This one's pretty cool as well. Kind of swashbuckling pirate. This one I'm not even sure. It looks almost like Venomish. There's a few other ones like grave ones. These are just like reskins at the bottom here, and then these ones are not just reskins, but they're pretty much. They're just with different patterns. So what I was gonna do, I was gonna go for the base one, and then with the head, I was just gonna get the Laurel of Lilies. Just kind of make it like, this kind of outfit. And then I might get a different pickaxe as well, or a recolor of this. I don't see like myself getting one of the expensive ones right now because they're not my favorite necessarily. So I don't really see the point right now. But yeah, there's a few kind of cool sickle looking things. Antlers is definitely unique. Corpse sickle is very unique. That's kind of crazy. Floral, that's also, I might want to match if I go with that, but I might go with something else. I might just go with like a rescolor. They got like rust and gray, black. Kind of go something like brighter maybe, like that. These ones, they've just got like trims on them, which is also cool. Like, maybe that's something I could go into. But yeah, anyway, that's kind of what I was looking for with like outfit-wise. Like, that'll be something that if I continue to play her in the future, I'll definitely do. Let's see what offering we can bring here. We've got a few black wards saved up, which is awesome. We'll bring a devout strike wreath. We'll bring that. Otherwise, we'll pretty much keep the build the same. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, but yeah, feel free to chat. I don't know. If not, that's fine. I'm just like basically chilling like normal, but just with the stream on. Actually, I'll be right back. Looks like we're back just in time for the match. Kind of worked out. All right, let's see what are we going against here. Claudette, Kate, Orelda, and Eugene Lee. 1 flashlighter, 2 healers, and a med kit. I mean a work kit. It's kind of cool. Oh, something I wonder with Insidious here. I wonder if like when you're in Victor, you know, she's right here. She's actually still when that's in the works. I wonder if that counts towards Insidious because that would be pretty crazy. Actually, does it give you Insidious when you're? They do get Oblivious. That's pretty crazy. So that's why last match I was able to get some pretty crazy ones around corners. Definitely pretty awesome. Sorry, I apologize if I sound a bit different. I'm kind of sick right now. You can see the little twins poster down there. Rancid Abattoir. Not too bad of a map. Interesting, definitely. Alright. We got basement and shack. Good to know. How do we want to do this? If I just do 2 matches today, I don't want to play too much, but shit. Please don't be that laggy game. I hate when you give me a laggy match. It's just unfun with a killer. Found some Aurelia, hello. Hello, how's it going? Got that hit, they go down. It's not too bad for us though. Oh, you stayed on, okay. Interesting. Interesting play. We got Planet DD, nice. And we got that extra gen pressure on the map. We're gonna clang, you, grab you. And head on up to a hook. Alright, we're gonna make use of that extra blood points add-on we brought. Not that I need much blood points, I've always stayed in the like 3 to 5 million range. So I've been playing a while, but we can see they're already rotating in to go for the save. Where are ya? I thought you were rotating them for the save, maybe not. Oh, that's rough for me. That's rough for me. Please don't hurt me. What is the child? Alright, that's fine. We'll still go for you. We could just commit to you on foot. I would have liked to gotten the hit, honestly, though. But that's okay. Follow through. Oh, come on, I don't lag now. Come on, game. This is a really bad time. That was an ideal. Our stack didn't pan out, that's okay. Get that. Not down, though. That's okay. Into our friend over here. She's injured, so she can't stay on the gen, which means we can get her aggression. Not an ideal start for us, to be honest. That's okay, though. She's playing the same area. Oh, we go right through. That's crazy. Clang, clang again before we pick it up. We get another kill. I really like those stacks. Basically, the basics of how it works is after killing a survivor, you get some stacks. And like hitting a survivor with a basic attack. And with those stacks, you get an increased lunge distance, which is really good because when you're in lunge, you get a big speed increase, but it's really short when you're attacking. So it can come in really handy. Well, she went straight through the field. Okay. Yeah, more DBD knowledge that will probably never help in my career, but you know it's there. It's definitely there. So cool. Hey Eugene. You're gonna drop that, but you're not gonna commit because I was not there. So we're gonna follow after her. She's just gonna play the loops for a while. Unfortunate for us. Could do is try to get use Victor to break it. Could help. So we're gonna head over here. We got that down. Sniper Wolf 4 to 2. I wonder if they watch SS Sniper Wolf. Clang, 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 and then we're gonna pick up. And we're gonna get your hook over here. So yeah, it's not looking like it's gonna be a 4K for us, which that's not bad, that's fine. Say okay. Just, you know, you have games like that, so. Actually, okay. It's actually more time efficient. We're gonna head over to this gen and kick it. And this has never been worked on. Shit, don't. It hasn't, that's rough, okay. So we could have gotten that cross-gen thing, and that would have helped a lot, but that's okay. Most of the teams on the other side of the map, so they're probably going to be rotating into helper. Yeah, they are. While that's going on, we'll see if we can catch him working on gens. Doesn't look like it, surprisingly. Okay. So yeah, okay. We're going to work on that. What we're going to do probably is actually go around this corner. We're going to switch to Victor and try to get some people corralled over. See anyone? And that was someone over there. It was. There you were. We get that. We now know where she is, so we're gonna head over. Should be heading right into us. Yep, heading right into us. That was such a weird glitch, bro. Come on. Behavior, I like Dead by Daylight, but you gotta fix the game, man. Clang, clang, clang. We pick it up. And where is we got the nice, best view in the house for you. Right here, Street Warrior. Congratulations. This one's been worked on. Kick that. Actually, nice that they worked on it a bit, so we can get that little bit of gen regression across the board. I don't know is where they went. That answered my question. I don't know what that notification really means, to be honest. Oh, it's the chest one. Okay. Okay, okay. So we've got those extra lunge stacks, so we make use of those. They didn't go in basement, did they? No, they didn't. stacks used up, not great. We get that. What we're gonna do is we're actually gonna go kick this. Oh, she moved far. Oh, I didn't do the clang, clang, clang. We'll have to do it on the hook. That's okay. She's already on second hook state. Guess we'll do a basement. Ah, okay. We're kind of going to victory. They might have just left her. Quite honestly. No, you're still hanging out. Where are they? Planet TD may go for the save, but may just leave him. Yeah, no, Street Warrior was sacrificed. So we got the 1k. I mean, it's not terrible. I'll take it. I don't know where the other person went, though. Are they just waiting at the exit? Yeah, they're just waiting to leave. Okay. GG's, GG's. Behavior, if you somehow see this, by the way, please add endgame chat to console versions. I don't know why you don't. It's not that hard. Not to tell you, like, to do your job or whatever, but, like, really, like, they have built-in keyboard. All that's already done, so you basically just have to utilize it like you would like a PC's keyboard. And you've already got the chat system made. It won't be that hard. Like, you've even got it so people who aren't in the chat still appear like they're in the chat. Like, in the chat log, it'll be like, this person left the chat, and it'll just be like a console player leaving. So, like, it's there. It's just like you haven't implemented it. And if you're talking about, like, you don't want this kind of stuff on consoles, like, I don't think that's really something you should worry about. It's already a rated game, so I don't think you have to worry about people talking. I see a lot of adult creators playing it on console, and I think it would definitely add to the console experience, make it more like the full DVD. Because otherwise, it's pretty much the same as console versions and PC versions. That being said, that was good 2 matches, gang. We're not gonna do too much. Last time we did a match is like 1 match. This time we're gonna do 2. I'm gonna try to get back to like the regular 2 to 3 every so often. I'll show you guys the achievement. Master Manipulator right there. It's pretty cool. We are going to quit because that's the end of our stream. Thank you for watching if you did, and make sure to like, subscribe, and if you want to, comment.